Hi, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Happy Father's Day to me, who's trying to keep these two from getting too close to each other. I sat down on the couch, and I take these for my reflux acid deal. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know, but I just popped 2 of these because that's what you do. You put them in your mouth and you let them melt, 2 of them. And they swarmed on me like I had the freaking best snack in the world. And I was like, I don't have any food, and y'all have both been fed, so why are you acting like you never get to eat anything? Ugh, go away. Especially that one. She eats, okay? There's nothing wrong with her eating. Now, Penny's way more, don't knock that off. It's already starting out to be a day. Penny's way more picky, and we have to coax her to eat. But this one right here will eat anything. She likes her food, my food, Penny's food. She likes it all, okay? I don't think she's ever met a meal that she didn't like. Ain't that right? You want to go outside? It's 9,000 degrees outside. I just walked Penny, and of course I was going to start my video outside like I normally do, but I got started a little bit later. It's not like 9:30 right now, so the girls were already up, so they walked with me. But just that short little walk, and my hair is drenched in the back. So I know y'all wanted to hear that because it's a lovely thought, isn't it? Anywho, happy Father's Day. That's all I wanted to say with all that. Okay, moving on. Trying to remember all of the things, all the funny things. Okay, so I ordered the girls a present each. I should have ordered them the same thing. That didn't go well. I thought if they had one of each, they could share back and forth. Okay, so one of them is a face that you can practice makeup on. And the other one is a whole mannequin head with real hair. It said real hair, so I thought it was real hair. Well, it is real hair. It's real horse hair. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I guess I should have known for the price that it wasn't actually human hair. But hey, you know what? I waited all day yesterday for that to be delivered, and it was delivered. So I looked out the window, and Phoenix was on her driveway, and I went outside and yelled, "It's here! It's here!" because I told him it was coming, because I can't keep a secret. So they took off running over here, and we sat up the little head on my coffee table because it's got a little clamp, and I brought my little straightener out. And once we ran that straightener through that horsehair, it was way more silky. Yeah, it didn't feel quite as horsehairish. But you can wash it, and you can color it, straighten it. You can do all the things with it. So Naomi wants to be a hairdresser, cosmetologist, nail. She wants to do it all. Yeah. She wants to have her own salon and do it all. And I think she'll be fantastic because I tell you what, at 9 years old, her makeup skills are far better than mine. Now, at times, does she wear a little bit too much? Yes. I mean, they get to play, and she does Phoenix's makeup. But Naomi will come over here, and she will have, you know, she's got that beautiful brown skin. Her dad is Indian. He's from Trinidad. So she's got that beautiful brown skin, and she takes this gold, and she comes up and does these wings with it, and then she fills it in with stuff, and then she puts on the liner, and I'm just like, I couldn't do that. I'm good at doing this. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm good. I'm saying that's about as good as it gets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, she's real good at that. So Phoenix sat on the floor and played with the face, even though it freaked her out because it's just a face. Naomi played with the hair. This morning, they went on a walk with their mom, which their mom, she's had this cough, and she said, I went to the doctor for this cough, And she said it's like sinus drainage and stuff, but I couldn't get it to go away. And they asked if I had asthma. And she said, no, I have fatma. I was like, I like that. Yeah. Instead of asthma, you got fatma. So anyway, they also told her blood pressure was really high. So she's been walking the neighborhood, and Phoenix and Naomi went with her on the first walk. Well, last night when they went on their, no, she was taking her daughter somewhere, her oldest daughter, they saw this big turtle in the road. Big turtle. I'm talking a big as penny turtle. Well, not that big, but like football size-ish turtle. And she said, I stopped and got it out of the road. She said, well, this morning when we went on our walk, the girls went with me, and we saw the turtle. And I put it on this side of the road, and then I decided that it probably needed to be on this side of the road. Poor turtle's just being moved back and forth. I was like, well, where is the water for the turtle? And she said, well, I think down in those woods there's like a retainage pond or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, the girls, of course, wanted to bring it home, and she was like, no, we're not bringing this big turtle home. And then Naomi was trying to tell me how to tell if it's a boy or a girl turtle. And she said, well, you lift the tail, and if it's a girl, it just has a hole. And if it's a boy, I said, it has another tail. She goes, yes, it has another tail if it's a boy. And that was the best way I could put it, you know. I was trying to make it easy on both of us. And then Phoenix told a story the other day that I forgot to mention that, at first I was getting ready to, we ride at dawn kind of thing, and we were going to go to the school. I had it all planned in my head. I ran out of air. I had it all planned in my head what we were going to do, me and her mama, that is. Because she said a man at school touched her bottom. And then she kept talking. I said, whoa. Hold up. Did you say a man at school? And Naomi said, Phoenix, tell her who it was. It wasn't a man. She said, oh, it was a boy in my class. I said, okay. Granted, he's not allowed to touch your bottom either. But she turned around and she said, you better get your hands off of me if you want to keep them. That's what she said to him. But when I thought it was a man, y'all, I was about ready to get in that car and go. I was about ready to tear something up. Yeah, but it was a little boy, and she took care of it, so that's good. I'm sure she told the teacher too. But I'm really glad it wasn't a man, because I was about to have to. We ride at dawn. We was about to tear something up. But yeah, a 6-year-old. He touched her bottom, and she took care of that. I was like, good for you. Good for you. Because nobody is allowed to touch you, okay? Except your mama when she's trying to help you with something. But nobody else is allowed to touch you until you go to the doctor. And Naomi said, well, that's why I asked for women doctors. I was like, well, that's okay too. Yeah, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Well, I think that was all of what I was going to tell you about the girls, or at least that's what I can remember right now. But the other thing I was going to mention is I was watching the Duck Call Room, whatever, on YouTube this morning. I was actually just listening to it, and they were talking about Martin on there. Somebody sent him a case of this food, okay? And he said it the way I say it, but it's wrong. It's the way we say it in the South. It's Vienna sausage. And I know it's Vienna. I know that's how it's pronounced, Vienna, but we say Vienna, unless you're like my grandma and probably my dad, Vienna. There's an R on the end, Vienna. But we used to eat that stuff all the time, Vienna sausage and Spam. Yeah, Mom would open the can of Spam and slice it and pan fry it. And we thought it was delicious, okay? And the Vienna sausage, I would just open it up and pop them out of the can and eat them cold. I can't do that anymore. I don't know what has changed in me, but I can't eat that stuff anymore, though I can still eat a hot dog, and it doesn't bother me. The thoughts of opening a can of Vienna sausage kind of wigs me out, okay? But it also made me think back to when I was young and I would eat bologna sandwiches, but I would eat fried bologna sandwiches because those are next level, okay? You take the bologna and you put it in the skillet and you put a slice or a cross in the center of it because it's going to start rising up like it's some sort of volcano or something. And so you put that hole in the center to let the air escape. I don't understand it. But anyway, you fry it real good on both sides. And then I would even do slits around the outside. It just kind of helps it lay flat. Or you got to stand there with your fork on it to keep it flat. And then you fry one side and then you flip it over and fly the other side. And then you put it on white bread with mayonnaise. And it's real good, and that made me start wanting a fried bologna sandwich. I don't know what bologna is either, and I don't want to know, okay? I'm sure it's just some sort of pressed meat or something. It's probably no different than Spam or Vienna sausages, okay? But I might have to buy some bologna, okay? Okay? Just because I need to go down memory lane. Now, sometimes when I feel fancy, I put yellow mustard on my fried bologna sandwich, but sometimes it's just mayonnaise. My friend Tom at work used to make fun of me because I make the most boring sandwich ever. White bread, mayonnaise, meat, salt and pepper. I don't like the lettuce and the tomatoes. Now, I do like a little onion every now and then. Now, when I go to Subway, I want a little bit of that shredded lettuce, a little bit of onion with the oil and vinegar and mayonnaise. But they don't have gluten-free bread that I know of, so I haven't been to a Subway in years, which is probably good because all of that stuff has very high sodium, and I got the high blood pressure, don't you know, so I got to watch my sodium levels. Do they make low-sodium bologna? This conversation has been all over the place, hasn't it? But I think I'm going to name it We Ride at Dawn. That's a good name for it, right? Anyway, I'm done. I hope y'all have a great Father's Day. And if your father has already left this great world and moved on to glory, I'm sorry for your loss. And your husbands and your sons that are dads, and even if you're just a dad to the fur babies, and you're a mom playing dad, whatever the case is, happy Pappy's Day. That's what we used to say to my dad, Happy Pappy's Day. So maybe that's the name of this video. I have so many choices. Y'all have a great day. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I'll talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly, my friends. And remember to smile because it's hard to be in a bad mood when you're smiling. Okay? Okay, goodbye.